if you remember that trailer.
Yeah.
He's the same guy who's playing the trans woman. I mean, he is one. Yes, that's him.
Wow.
That is him.
Wow. Wow.
When I say he's a true shifter.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you all excited now to watch the movie?
Yeah.
In life, face your fears. Go for what you want, because unless you face your fears, you will never know what's on the other side.
Well, hello. How are we, Chatterbox fans? Thank you so much for tuning in again, for showing love, for liking, subscribing, all the things that you guys do. We love you. Let me introduce the team. We have, ladies love, Andre.
Hey.
Yeah. We have the wonderful and graceful Joyce.
Thank you. Hi, guys.
And we have the man that will always give you the throwback. We have OG Des.
Yeah, throw me back anytime, man.
Okay. You put it out there. Everybody, if you want, you throw it out there, touch it, take it, phone the number, you know. Yes. Okay, so today we are reacting to a Tamil movie called Super Deluxe. Now, this one, I have to say before I even read it out, this is going to make some eyebrows raise. Be ready. Are you ready for the intro?
Mm-hmm.
This tells the story when sex, stigma, and spirituality merge into an eccentric story of an angsty teenager, an unfaithful wife, and a transgender woman returning to her past. Are you ready? Because that was a mouthful. Are we ready? So Super Deluxe was directed by Tyagarajan Kumararaja and stars Vijay Sethupati, Hana Fazal, and Samantha Ruth Prabhu. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Woo-hoo. Hey, yo.
ஒரு ஆள் மலைப்பாதையில தனியா போகையில திடீர்னு அவன் ஒரு புலி தோர்த்துச்சுன்னா ஒரு நாள் ஒரு ஆள் மலைப்பாதையில தனியா போகையில புலி அவனை திடீர்னு துரத்த அவன் ஒளி இடம் இல்லாம ஓட ஓட புலி அவனை நெருங்க அவன் மேடை ஏறி அந்த பக்கம் பாஞ்சா அந்த சரிவுல ஒரு மரம் இருந்தா அவன் இலைய விட்டு கிளைய விட்டு கடைசியில கையில சிக்கின கொடியை பிடிச்சு தொங்குனா எனக்கு பயமா இருக்கிறான் சார். கீழே குதிக்கலாம்னா அதுல பாதாளம், மேல புலி காத்திருக்கு. சரி இங்கே இருப்போம்னு அவன் நினைக்கிறப்போ அந்த கொடி மெல்ல அவனுக்கு இருக்கு. அந்த கொடி மலைப்பாம்புன்னு தெரிஞ்சிச்சு. ஒரு நாள் ஒரு ஆளை புலி துரத்த அவன் ஓட ஒளி இடம் இல்லாம மேடை தாண்டி சரிவுல பாஞ்சு அங்க மரம் இருந்து இலையை விட்டு கிளைய விட்டு கடைசியில சிக்கின கொடியை பிடிச்சு தொங்க அந்த கொடி பாம்புன்னு தெரியும். மேல புலி கீழே பள்ளம், அங்கே இருக்கலாம்னாலும் மலைப்பாம்பு முழிக்கணும். என்னடா இளவு வாழ்க்கைன்னு அவன் மேல பார்க்க அங்க ஒரு தேன் கூடு இருந்துச்சுன்னா அதுல இருந்து ஒரே ஒரு துளி தேன் நழுவி ஒழுகி அவன் வாய் பக்கத்துல வந்து விழுந்துச்சுன்னா ஒரு நாள் ஒரு ஆளை புலி துரத்த அவன் ஓட ஓடி இடம் இல்லாம மேடை தாண்டி சரிவுல பாஞ்சு அங்க மரம் இருந்து கிளைய விட்டு கடைசியில் சிக்கின கொடியை பிடிச்சு தொங்க தெரிய என்னடா இளவு வாழ்க்கை அவன் மேல பார்த்தா அங்க ஒரு தேன் கூடு இருந்தா அந்த தேன் கூட்டுல இருந்து ஒரே ஒரு துளி தேன் நழுவி ஒளி அவன் வாய் பக்கத்துல வந்து விழுந்தா மேல மரணம் கீழே சாவு அங்கே இருந்தாலும் அழிவன் எல்லா பக்கமும் முடி நிச்சயம் தெரிஞ்சதுக்கு அப்புறமாவும் அவன் ஒரு நொடி பாம்பாவது பள்ளமாவது புலியாவது யாவதுன்னு உசுறு போனா போச்சுன்னு கவலையே போடாம நாக்க நீட்டி தேனை நக்கி ஆகான்னு சொன்னா
I'm intrigued. You've piqued my interest. I'll tell you what I liked.
Mm-hmm.
I liked with that trailer, I liked the narrator. I liked the speed of what he was saying. It kept me interested. The flow of when he was speaking, I was hanging on to the words. And as he got faster, I was getting, it made the pace for me.
Palpitations.
It definitely made the pace for me. I'm very interested because of the conversations that we've been having before about Indian culture, to see how a transgender story fits in that culture is very interesting to me. Because from what we've been talking about, what I've heard, this is a situation that I felt like it would have been something that was very much pushed away, hidden. It was a part of the culture that we don't talk about, and we don't let people know that that's even happening. So for it to have a story, I want to know the story. I would like to know the story.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm intrigued. I don't know if I'm intrigued by the trailer. I'm definitely intrigued by what the guy was saying. And I was intrigued by the subject matter.
Right.
The cinematography, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if there was something about the trailer that made me go, oh, I really need to watch this. I just really want to know the story. So for the trailer itself, I'd probably give it, if I was giving it a score, maybe a 6. But the movie, I'm intrigued to watch. And I probably would give the movie, I feel like I'd give the movie a higher mark than I gave that trailer. Because I don't think there's nothing that really kind of, for me anyway, that grabbed me in besides the subject matter.
I agree with you. The trailer was okay for me. Let's get that out of the way. The trailer was okay, but I am intrigued to watch it. I like movies when it has different stories, different characters.
Yes.
They maybe intersect and come together. Things like that interest me, and I'm interested, in a transgender story. How that relates to everything, and what kind of story are they telling? I would like to see, and how brave are they if they're acting?
Yes,
so I would like to, I'm interested to see that. So the trailer was just okay, but I want to watch it.
I loved how the trailer is cut, because normally that's not how you would see a trailer, right? And again, this goes for most of the South Indian movies. And I think I said this before as well, that the way they make their trailers, they never let you know what you're going to watch. It almost like when you're listening to that description, like the whole situation that he's describing throughout the trailer, like it starts like slow, and then it slowly keeps building and building and building and building and building, and like it reaches like a crescendo, right? And I think that's like, it almost like makes you anxious. And I think so the trailer is trying to give you like a sense of what you're going to feel when you watch the movie, but it's not telling you anything like, in terms of what the movie is going to be about. And obviously, they showed so many different characters. So clearly there are many characters in the movie, and they're just like showing you like a slight glimpse of every character. But I think the whole point of that narration is to like kind of tell you that, it's probably like, it's probably like a metaphor, right? Like,
yes,
in life, face your fears, go for what you want, because unless you face your fears, you will never know what's on the other side, right? Because at the end, when he says F them all, because even if for a split second you get to taste that honey, so have the courage to face your fears. I think that's the whole description that the situation that he's describing in the trailer.
Wow. You know what, like you guys were talking about, this here is a trailer I've never seen before, especially with the genre of films that we actually watch now. It's a taboo subject. This looks really interesting. And what hit the spot was the narration, because and the subtitles, obviously we needed the English subtitles. And if that did not have the subtitles, I think I would have still got an understanding of what was going on as well. But I was drawn into that story and using a lot of metaphors. It was fantastic. What was hitting me was the fact is, yes, you're in an open space, you're in a desert, you see a tiger, you run from the tiger, you run as fast as you can. You see a tree, you're going to climb up a tree or a cliff, fall over. It's got you in a situation where you don't know what to do. It's like fight or flight. And here is definitely a fight situation. I want to watch it. Because I would like to see this whole story. If it said based on true events, a true life story, or even inspired by, it must be inspired by something. It would intrigue me even more, but I want to watch it as well. So I want to understand this person's story from their perspective, because clearly this person with the snake They got mad. They got mad. And man is getting lick up. Well, not lick up, but you know, blah, 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 blah. I want to see what happens. You know what? I'm intrigued enough to watch it and to review it myself from a black man's perspective as well. So if anybody wants to join me,
yeah, no, I'm definitely going to watch it. I think me and Andre was kind of having a conversation in our minds of just going, Des, don't get us cancelled. Do not get us cancelled. Please don't get us cancelled. We don't want to get cancelled. Please don't say something that gets us cancelled.
So what? You got no faith in me?
And you was fine. You was fine. You spelled it. You was going here.
You got no faith in me. You got no faith in me.
As soon as you said Bangkok, I was like, where is he going? Where's he going? You landed the plane.
You got no. It's where your mind is, bro. It's where your mind is. You got no faith in me, man. Come on.
Whenever I'm looking at a trailer, I kind of just want to know what's going on. And then if the film's abstract, I don't mind. But like with the trailer, I just want to know why I should watch this. And when you just said that, Joyce, it also kind of made me realize that about myself. Get into the abstract of it. How did it make you feel? And do you want that feeling again? Then possibly watch the movie. And then some trailers, it's more of, did you enjoy the subject matter? Did you enjoy the action? Did you enjoy this? Go watch it. Sometimes abstract art's like that. Sometimes it's more of, it's not what did you see? It's more of how did it make you feel? So that is, in conclusion, our trailer reaction. Guys, how did you lot feel about that? That is the better question. How did you lot feel about it? Please comment, like, subscribe.
I have to say, Vijay Sethupathi, I mean, he is one hell of a shapeshifter. And I think you guys watched him in Vikram Vedha, if you remember that trailer. He's the same guy who's playing the trans woman. I mean, he is one hell. Yes, that's him.
Wow.
That is him.
Wow.
When I say he's a true shapeshifter.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you all excited now to watch the movie?
Yeah. That's crazy.
If you see his filmography, every single role that he does, you forget that you're watching Vijay Sethupathi. You are so into that character. And even the few seconds that we saw him as the trans woman, you don't even think it's Vijay Sethupathi. You in that second, you're just like, yeah, okay, it's a trans woman. Because, you know, sometimes certain actors, if they do it wrong, it can look like a bit like caricaturish, if you know what I mean, you know? So it's very important that I'm very glad that he did this role, because I know for a fact that he can definitely be the character rather than play the character. So I'm more than excited. And then, of course, it has Fahad Fasil. I mean,
I believe it's a huge message that's being sent out there. Huge message. And you know what? Bring it. Shout it loud and clear. It's being shouted from the rooftops, man. We need to hear it. We need to spread it.
But more importantly, what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about this? How do you feel about the subject matter? Please comment. We are trying to get to 100,000. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, guys. So we need you to tell your auntie. We need you to tell that auntie's auntie and that auntie's auntie's auntie and cousin's cousin. We need you to be posting this everywhere. You have a job to do. Go do it. We love you.